My brothers and sisters, the clip just interrupted what I was recording. So I came back to you, okay? So, my friend, this pineal gland is in science, that's what they call the soul, okay? And that's from the ancient pharaohs, the Babylonians, like, all the Sumerians, they used to call it the soul, my friend, okay? It's the pineal gland, hold the center of your being, okay? So, this in military science, war is psychology, okay? Psychological war. So when your opponent tries to instill fear, that means you are dead, my friend. You get nervous, you don't have no control in your life, okay? So as you can see, all these European strategists, okay, policymakers, all of them, I am residing in their asses, okay? So I got a villa in their asses. Hudmo, heart, okay? So this is how much I terrorize them, my friend, okay? Because I live in their penal glands, okay? They were trying to scare out of me. I turned back on them. So I built a mansion in their asses, my friend, okay? This is how much skilled I am, my friend, okay? Superhero. So going back to the spinal gland, Saul, this Eritrean leader was going all over the world to Seoul, South Korea, okay? Under the pretext of BRICS, you know, the new emerging superpower economic, like China, Brazil, South Africa, was it Egypt, Nigeria. So they go there, okay? So they went to Seoul, South Korea, okay? So the idea was they are saying we are going to take over the soul of Eob, me, okay? So back to my local area around Adogara, there's a village what we call Adogara, okay? Means a village of shagging, okay? So there's a guy called Eob. I think he was telling me like he grew up in Ginda somewhere in Samhar, okay? So that's the guy. I think he came into this country 15 years ago. So he told me he came via Seoul, South Korea, okay? So, and Eritrean history, this Seoul, South Korea, during the Second World War, King Haile Selassie sent soldiers, Ethiopian soldiers, to South Korea, So that's how they got divided. So one of the generals who was there was Aman Andom, Eritrean guy. I think he's originally from Azaga area, okay? I think he graduated, he studied in Sudan. So he went to America and he did his masters in America, okay? So these people, because Haile Selassie sent him to Jijiga to fight the Somalians, in South Korea. So this area from Hamas and I've got this big echo, like, hey, my God. I think the guy was a leader of Ethiopia for 10 days before they killed him in the palace, Arat Kilo, okay, by tanks for 10 days, okay? So he was kind of like relatively shorter man. So there is this idea, this Isaias Aforke is like reincarnation of Aman Andom. You get the point, okay? So what's Aman means? Emmanuel, okay? Emmanuel, what's his name? Umberto Emmanuel, short dwarf man, Italian king, emperor, okay? So you got Emmanuel Kifle, the guy who's got a restaurant somewhere in Larin Cafe in Acre Lane, okay? Brixton. Okay, so this is proper mafia skills, mafia. They try to terrorize you, take control, and they get into your soul, my friend, okay? So why did it, my friend? I live in their asses, okay? They try to terrorize me, I terrorize them. So I go to villa in every of their asses, my friend. Very nice. Three-story building, villa, okay? In their asses, okay? So this is so this is how I got into their penal glands, their soul, my friend. They try to take my soul, I take all their souls, the shit out of them, okay? So this is military strategy, okay? Psychological war. Okay, so that's what penal gland means, okay? This Eritrean leader really cook, evil man. So you got this Solomon Sahaye, is Wata. Wata means like, Komari Izaraba. Idiot man. I think he did his high school during the Second World War. There's this British man called Ordi Winget, crazy, eccentric man. I think he was a mental guy. So he was bare. He was like, he was getting naked, taking all of his clothes. Like he had a lot of problems with his bosses, like his superiors. I think he had this Nazi, or kind of Nazis, kind of this Zionist idea about Israel. I think he was going to Palestine, Israel, everything. Like I think at last, I think he his helicopter or aeroplane fell from the sky and he died. Man, he was kind of like a suicidal man. So this Salomon Tsaye studied in the secondary school in Addis Ababa called General Wingate High School. Okay, so he's got this really big-headed kind of thing. He thinks, "Hey man, I'm really the highest intellectual, educated man." Like, kind of like ego, stupid man. Okay, so he just like a fighter for these villagers, like from Adruita, everything. Okay, so because of that, he thinks he can get into everyone's souls because of this mental order, General Wingate. Okay. So this is how I'm sorry, man. So that's how I built a villa in your asses, mother. Okay. So this Eob Adogara from this little village. So my Adogara came 15 years ago to this country. So Tesfai Sabhat, Tesfai told all of them, telling me, hey, this is our brother, kind of thing. Like so, he was telling me, yeah, I came from Seoul, South Korea, to this country. So, so these Hamasyan people, they use him like crazy, my friend, to get at us. Okay, because he came from Seoul, South Korea. So what they did was they changed the name of that Seoul City, South Korea, to grab and hold all our sources using this pineal gland idea. What I did, I fucked all of them and I built villa houses in every house, all of them. Okay, see you guys. So this is training for my son. Okay, for all Eritrean guys. Okay, so this is how to make you super skilled superheroes. Okay, no British man, no America whatsoever can terrorize and get hold of your pineal glands and get into his souls, my friend. And they become South Koreans, okay? So this is how I grow up and take hold of all their souls. How do you say? Have a lovely time.